many people who initially took their photographs using phones quite often wish to move on to a higher level. And that is what this movie is about. It's about showing you one person's journey to better photography. Why did I make this movie? Because I've noticed that some people wish to graduate from phone photos to a higher level of photograph. They simply want better results. To do this, they need first of all a better camera, and I should point out that in recent years phone cameras have developed enormously. But if you wish to photograph something which is quite far away or has great detail in it, you probably need something better. And complementing that, we need better editing. That they wish to be able to really enhance the image that they have taken from the camera with editing that brings out great characteristics in the photograph. And this is my solution. First of all, the camera. The camera that I have picked is a Nikon Coolpix P1000, and I've had it round about a year now, and I find it really excellent. More on that later. And the editing software that I have chosen is Affinity Photo, and I've used that to edit each photo, and I find it intuitive and really excellent. More on that later. And the price of this equipment for the camera, around about £750 in the UK, and for the software £47.99, and that's a one-off payment. There is no further charge involved. This was the web price on the 9th of September 2021. Now let me demonstrate an example of a photograph that I have taken and edited using this camera and this software. As you can see, this is a heron, and when I magnify it, you can see that it has everything in focus, that the feathers can clearly be seen, and the eye can clearly be seen, and the beak can clearly be seen. And we also have a good view of the background as well. That was taken, I would say, from 30 or 40 meters away from this bird. And that is exactly the sort of image that I was trying to capture. Now let me look at the camera in more detail. Why this particular camera? Well, quite a number of reasons actually. First of all, it has an automatic function. So if you know nothing about taking photographs and you put it on the automatic function, it will give you remarkable results. Immediately you start to use it. Remarkable. It has a great zoom lens. It goes up to 3000, and I cannot think of any camera in this price range would approach that level of zoom. It takes photographs and it also takes movies. It also has advanced modes, so as you progress, you can change the modes on your camera and make your photographs even better. And finally, you only need one lens, that is the lens that comes with the camera. For me anyway, gone are the days of switching lenses on DSLRs. Another example of a photograph taken with this camera. And this one, I would say, 20 meters away. Now for the editing aspect. The software, as I said, is Affinity Photo, and here's why I have chosen Affinity Photo. Its price. It's a one-off payment, and that's it, for life. It's really rather similar to Photoshop or Photoshop Elements. This is software that I used intensively until Photoshop decided to change to a monthly subscription model, and that, I found, was not satisfactory for me at all. On the web, there are many YouTube tuition movies on every aspect of using this software. And you can share your finished photographs or movies in a printed form or an electronic form. Here's another example. Great detail. There is some additional equipment which you don't have to use, but I think it's probably best. The first thing is that you should have a computer, a PC, or, as in my case, an iMac. And you really need that if you want to be able to perceive the detail that fine photography demands. If you haven't got a personal computer, you can use an iPad, which will enable you to edit perfectly well. Another example. Further help can be provided from the following sources. First of all, on YouTube for the camera. And this, I think, is an excellent movie for getting you started. And for the software, again, YouTube movies. And this one, in my opinion, is an excellent way to start. And I have another way that you can start, and it's a course on Udemy. And here it is, and there is the web address for it. An excellent course which I have followed and found hugely beneficial. Here's a panorama that I took of the lagoon and the loch around Castle Espy in Northern Ireland. It's created using the Coolpix, it's edited using Affinity, it was animated using Apple Keynote, and here it is. And if we pan across, we can see various aspects of the landscape. And when it is stitched together in Affinity Photo, this is its shape and size. And I animated it using Keynote. The credits for making this movie are thank you and goodbye.